Okay, we're off on day 9. Another big one. Very nice sunrise this morning. Just going slow and steady this morning. There's the morning alpenglow. Pretty good stream flow still here. Looks like we managed to find the easier route so far. There's the pass up there. I've seen a couple people go over already. I left Jim behind. And I was getting worried because I thought I spotted another body. But as I got closer, it stood up and started walking. It's Michael's friend from yesterday, Ning. There's where we're going. The end is in sight. A couple more people up there.
Yeah.
I'm guessing Sean and Chris Henry. Sean Reedy and Chris Henry. It's definitely a little better crossing that basin this time. There's our missing member. Traversing to the side. Who's going to get there first?
There's no internet.
We made it. Slipping and sliding the whole way up. Well, not the whole way, but sure seems like it. How nice to see Center Basin again. I think that's the Forester Pass peak there.
Climbing up here, going back down, staying in a hammock. Sounds pretty nice right now.
Yeah.
That peak doesn't look as nice as it does in my photo.
Well, I won't get to see Center Basin for very long. There's Center Peak. Gonna head over there and try to swing around and find the John Muir Trail, dropping as little elevation as possible. Don't really remember this lake last time. I think by this point I had already turned to head to Coeur d'Alene. I think Michael and Ning were gonna do Center Peak. There's Coeur d'Alene just to the side of that tree. And Keith and Center Peak. Okay, I've crossed over the Center Basin Trail. I may hook back up with it again. I'm now trying to find the John Muir Trail without following it. Here's the creek coming out of Center Basin, which my GPS is calling Bub's Creek. Bingo! John Muir Trail. My goal is to get here by 10 and be at about 10,700 feet. Well, it's only a couple minutes after 10 and it's about 10,800 feet, so I'm doing good. I'm watching for Bob and Robert to come running by as they're in a tight race for the yellow jersey. Here's the Forester Shelf. Wow, how cool it is to be back here again. And on a day hike nonetheless. I think we camped over in those trees. Had a nice little break here. Got rehydrated. Still no Bob. Well, I've arrived at this lake. Looks like a good place to take a rest. 'Cause look who's coming. Not too many other day hikers out here today. Not here anyway.
I could tell it was you, far away.
You too! The paparazzi's stalking you.
The red shirt.
That's a good shot. Well, not exactly the Tour de France whizzing by moment I was hoping for, but...
No. See, Robert thinks I'm chasing him down, but I'm just chilling.
Okay,
So he'll be there an hour, maybe two before me.
okay.
That's okay.
The mind game's at work.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm leaving the trail and going up. A little less than 1,000 feet to climb. Up there somewhere. Chris and Sean, maybe? Probably cross paths, whoever they are. Confirmed by Chris, that is Sean. Like he made it. I got about 350 feet to go. All right, I made it. Got some pretty great views here. That does look higher, but there's a 300-foot drop between here and there. That makes this summit its own peak. It's a little awkward to stand up here, so I'm probably not going to be able to do this in one sweep. I think Caltech Peak is over there. That flat one is Table Mountain. There's the Kauias. Bighorn Plateau. Probably Mount Guyot out there. That one with the scoop taken out of it. That's probably Tyndall West. Whitney in the background. There's Tyndall, probably the pointy one. And just sticking up over what I think is Junction Peak is probably Williamson. That's probably Keith. Wow, nice view this way. Big drop off. You can see some smoke up there and some to the south too, but it's a pretty clear view in the immediate vicinity. That's Whitney. Maybe Trojan or Barnard and Tyndall West and Tyndall. There's the Cahuillas. You can tell which one is Square Top. That should be Mount Cahuilla itself right there. That's probably Table Mountain. I don't know if you can see, but it looks like there's some smoke coming up from over there. That's probably the cabin fire. That's what's filling the valley down there with smoke. I'm looking forward to having this milkshake on the top of a mountain for a long time. Sure hope it's as good as I think it is. Yep, that was pretty good. I don't think I'm ready to get out my Subway sandwich yet. I think I'll wait till I get back down to the lake and I can soak my feet. Speaking of lakes, there was one more down there. I don't know if you saw it earlier. And they say that Tula Inyo Lake is the highest lake in the continental United States. But supposedly there's a lake near Caltech Peak that's actually a little higher. I'm guessing that's that one. Like I said, Caltech should be right over here somewhere. So there's the summit I was just on. This is the other little high point. It's not quite the high point. But from here you get a little bit better view looking into Sequoia. It's probably the Diamond Mesa right there, right above those lakes. Of course, from here you can't hardly see this way though. All you can see is the true summit. Back on the semi-sandy surface. Should be back to the trail pretty soon. Okay, back on the trail. Should be on the trail for pretty much the rest of the day and into the night probably. Coming back to the shelf. Already quite a ways away from that summit. Definitely have to camp here again someday. What a great place. That's probably University Peak up there. Wow, I'd really forgotten how big this canyon is. Last year I only saw the lower part of it. That's our summit up there in the center. There's University Pass. Once again, not gonna do it. We're going around. I think that's East Vedette up there. Just took a little break here where the stream coming out of Center Basin crosses the trail. Ate my whole Subway sandwich, drank some more water, gave my feet a good soaking. Time to press on. Alright, time to go up. Got just over 2 hours to sunset. Will I make the pass before then? Can't forget good old East Vedette. From the side we know it best. Okay, next milestone reached. Okay, about 1,000 feet to climb to Kearsarge Pass. And that means turbo time. White chocolate today. Almost there. Still got about 400 feet to climb. And only 14 minutes to sunset. Oh well, I should be close at least. Making the turbo boost last. It's almost gone though. Smoke may be annoying, but it sure makes for a beautiful sunset. Passed by Bullfrog Lake a while ago. There's the Kearsarge Lakes and the pinnacles. All of a sudden the sun dipped below the clouds. Got some alpenglow. Made it. I'm all bundled up now too. All right, down we go. All right, made it back, more or less in one piece. Here's the stats for today. Made it down from the pass in just over an hour and a half.